Hello guys, and welcome to the Deez Nuts and Your Mama Iceberg. Now I'm sure you already know what an iceberg vid is and how it works, so I'm not gonna waste my time with yours. It's not a hard concept to grasp either, so unless you're this guy, you'll get the gist very quickly. Grab some popcorn, scratch, sniff, that greasy belly, and let's dive in. The world's oldest Yo Mama joke is 3,500 years old. In 1976, during an excavation in Iraq, archaeologist J.J. Van Dijk found a tablet. This Huawei tablet had a couple of 4chan posts. While some featured some, quote, wisdom literature, unquote, others took a more comedic angle, like this gem. This fart joke? And finally, a Yo Mama joke. Deez nuts. And this is in reference to the iconic Vine by internet legend Wilvin the Great, which garnered immense popularity. Like seriously, this Vine was everywhere. I remember back in high school, people would randomly just say Deez nuts and people would fucking lie. Not gonna lie, back in the day it was cringe, but now it's like fucking sick to say that. Like me and my buddies say Deez nuts on a daily basis and I wouldn't have it any other way. But yeah, it's still cringe. Yo Mama. Yo Mama is a YouTube channel hosted by fictional character Brody Fox, where they make Yo Mama jokes. This channel is often credited for making Yo Mama jokes sorta prevalent in recent years, for better or for worse.
My name Deez.
Another legendary Vine in the Deez Nuts cinematic universe. This video involves two gentlemen fighting over a limited edition Among Us hot dog. The white guy then asked the black guy's name. The black guy took advantage of this foolish mistake and sends him to the Shadow Realm. Also, this little fellow's name is Deez.
My name is Deez.
(2016) US presidential election. During the shit show that was the 2016 elections, a hero of the people ran for presidency. Under what name? Deez nuts. The PPP revealed the results of a survey regarding the primary candidates. Ya boy, SNL joke goldmine Donald Trump was ahead of the poll with 40%, xenomorph Hillary Clinton with 38%, and Deez nuts with 9%. This story sadly comes to an end when it was revealed that Deez nuts was a 15-year-old boy named Brady C. Olson. Since you have to be at least 35 years old to be admissible to be president, our hero was sadly disqualified. Dr. Dre's Deez nuts. They made Beat by Dre into Real Guy? On his 1992 Certified Hood Classic album, The Chronic, there's a track called Deez Nuts, where Dr. Dre makes epic joke and owns women over the phone. This is Dr. Dre's biggest achievement and impact on culture. William Shakespeare was a gamer. In Act 1, Scene 1 of the play Timon of Athens, good old Willie makes a sick Yo Mama joke. Some bozo called painter be like, "You're a dog," and then some dude named Aspergus says, "Thy mother of my generation, what is she if I be a dog?" Basically calling the dude's mom a bitch word. In another play, a guy called Dermatitis says, "Villain, what hast thou done?" Iron Man says, "That which canst not undo." Chera from Undertale says, "Thou hast undone our mother." Tony Stark replies, "Villain, I have done thy mother." English people, am I right, guys? These big nuts. Deez Big Nuts is a children's story uploaded on YouTube. It's a very wholesome video, and I don't want to spoil it, so I recommend you watching it. Links to all the videos in the description below. Maternal insult. Maternal insult is the scientific name of yo mama jokes and is also the proper Queen's English way of saying yo mama joke. So when in an academic setting regarding yo mama jokes, do refer to them as maternal insults, as referring to them as yo mama jokes is a common faux pas. I feel fartastic. So there's this infamous video on YouTube called I Feel Fantastic. It's very creepy as it's just this hot robo-babe singing I Feel Fantastic. Cringe redditors then said that this video was about a serial killer and the robot was wearing the clothes of his victims, and this shot was supposed to show where he hit the bodies. What you may not know is that the original video that is now considered lost media, this beautiful princess sings I Feel Fartastic. This image is the only proof we have. However, the original video may still be somewhere on the internet. This has nothing to do with the video. I don't even know I put it. Glide on Super Mario Odyssey. In a 2017 interview with series creator Shigeru Miyamoto regarding the development of Super Mario Odyssey, when asked about the character Glidon, he stated, quote, "There was this kid in my neighborhood. I didn't like him very much. He used to push people around and make them fall, and then would teabag them while yelling, 'Glide on these nuts.' I thought it was funny, so I put in Gabe Ruffle," unquote. Link for the interview in the description below. Yo mama deleted videos. Do not research. I'm not gonna say much about this one. I tried googling it, but Brody with bloody eyes called my mom a C-word. And now I'm grounded, guys. I can't play Fortnite on my phone. Guys, I can't play Fortnite on my phone. Fortnite. Welvin the Great is dead hoax. Look, memes aside, as of the recording of this video, Welvin is still alive. That shit was a hoax. Don't know the guy, obviously, but he seems to be doing fine. I hope he's doing fine. So yeah, he's okay. As far as I can tell. The last entries of the list are all about these nuts. This is due in part by ancient Greece and the godfather of these nuts jokes, Damocles. Damocles was a Greek philosopher, poet, lawyer, writer, but most famously, he was the founder of Nuxology. Nuxology is the science of these nuts jokes. Nuxology means to study the nut in Latin. Euterpe and Aeschylus. In the field of Nuxology, the person making the joke is called Euterpe, while the receiver of the joke is called Aeschylus. Another term to describe this dynamic is the poet and the tragedy. Although these terms are translations and are more modern, scholars still prefer to use the older terms. Nuces relinquo. The foundation of every these nuts jokes is the setup, or seed in Nuxology terms. If the Aeschylus fails to notice the seed, the Euterpe is now the final phase called arbor and must embarrass the Aeschylus. The Euterpe is now free to choose from the thousands of punchlines from the book of Nuces relinquo. To this day, punchlines are still added to the Nuces relinquo. The death of Damocles. Damocles is an interesting character. Although he left his trace on the world in return chose to forget him. Little is known about him aside from his work. We have no idea how he died. There are a few theories, but the most credible one is that Damocles died of a broken heart. This is hinted in the writings of his students. However, this theory is highly contested, as scholars don't believe the writing should be taken literally. At the end of the day, no one will ever know how Damocles met his fate. And that was the Yo Mama and These Nuts Iceberg. I hope you enjoyed this video. This was a lot of fun to make. Credit for me for making the iceberg. I couldn't have done it without me. In the description there's a little bit more of lore, so if you're interested in that, check it out, bro. Also, I have a comic on Webtoons called Goons. It's Pretty good, I will say. In the meantime, check my other videos. There's a video of me where I shove a Toblerone up my ass. When will I be back? And no one knows.